Alright, what's up guys? So, Police Insider, they have uploaded a video titled Teen Thinks She Can Flash Gun at People Without Consequences. Yeah, she's crazy. I'm like, nah, you got some stuff going on if you out doing stuff like that. It's like, fam, why? It's like, what do you, it's something where it's like, I feel like I ask this question a lot, but it's like, what do you have going on with your life to where you feel that you gotta do some stuff like this? Like, fam, you're a teenager. You shouldn't even be thinking along those lines where you gotta do some, well, okay, so I'm looking at the description and I just seen like road rage into this, so yeah, I think, yeah, you got some people where it's like, no, you don't need to be behind the wheel of a car if you're going to be carrying on like that and putting people's lives in danger. So, yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, if you know you got anger issues like that where you're willing to pull a gun out on somebody, you put your life in jeopardy, you put in somebody else's life. Because, like, let's say it's a situation, right, where you're out and about, you're hanging out with your, let's say, significant other, friend, kid, whoever, right? And somebody's driving crazy, you start driving crazy next to them, you pull out a gun, act like you gonna shoot them, they pull out a gun, and they really start the shooting at your car. Now it's a situation where whoever that passenger is in your car, they done got shot and killed. So I'm saying, it's like, fam, you really don't know who you coming across when you're out on the road. And I know people gonna probably like try to play that game, oh, well, I'm just as crazy. Yeah, that's the thing, but there's somebody, when people be thinking along the lines like that, oh, I'm just as crazy, there's always going to be somebody out there crazier than you, alright? So, do not carry on like this, but, no, let's go ahead and get to this video. Make sure if you guys haven't, go subscribe to Police Insider for more videos like this, and with that being said...
Face the back of this car. Put your hands behind your back.
On July 29, 2023, officers responded to a road rage incident. Dispatch advised that a female was brandishing a weapon while all the other vehicles were stopped. Here's what happened when the police arrived.
I finished dropping my kids off at school.
Were you driving?
I'm driving this car. I'm coming down right here, coming down this way, and I turn down this way. You know, I'm coming down from, what is this, South Shore? I'm right there, and I'm going 40. I guess it's 45, 35, whatever. I'm going 40. This girl's behind us honking, and I'm like, dude, what are you honking for? She's on my almost hitting me. And I'm telling her, I'm honking at her stop, and she keeps honking at me, so I honk at her again, and she and I'm going 35, and that's when it hits to 35, so I go 35. And I'm going 35, and she goes behind me, and boom, she goes on the side of me, and she comes in front of me, she cuts me off, almost hits me. That's when she pulled right here, she stopped, and I said, well, what are you following me for? You're doing all this dumb shit, almost hitting me for. There's 45 right there, I'm going 40. What does it matter if I'm not going 45, you know? I said, I started going 35, and you coming on. Almost trying to hit me. I said, what for? And she's like, oh, what do you act stupid for? And she had a gun, and she was holding a gun, and I'm like, what are you pointing a gun out for? If you want to do something, why pull a gun out? I have a knife on me, you don't see me point a knife out on you, trying to act stupid with you.
Soon the officers were able to track down the suspect.
Stay right there. I'll talk to you in a minute.
Hey, Papa, 780, I'm coming to you. 855, where is it?
It's like, what was she expecting? She think like, okay, somebody, because I'm saying, yeah, most people, she probably thinking like, oh, he ain't gonna call the cops and things, but it's like, how do you know that? That's what I'm saying. I'm like, yeah, you put yourself in a situation where it's like, is that really her gun? Like, I mean, if it is, then it is, but if it's not, then it's like, fam, why are you showing other people's gun off? Because she doesn't, I don't know, she don't look like the person that be having a gun, but I feel like, yeah, she probably just took it, you know, just, I guess, for protection reasons and stuff, but, yeah, it's like, you don't need to have no gun. I'm like, if that's how you gonna be carrying on, you definitely don't need no gun.
Up towards me. Face the back of this car.
It's like, pull a weapon out if you're intending on using it, but if you're just doing it to scare people, you don't need no weapon.
Is there anyone else in the car?
No.
Carrasco. Can you detain her? Can you hold on the car? Someone hold on the car.
All of this because they want to throw shit at my car.
Or you could have just stopped.
It's like, so it sounded like she said all of this because somebody wanted to throw something at my car. So it's like, so you pull a gun out on them. I'm saying you very well could have called the cops and said like, hey, this person's, you know, being crazy. They throwing stuff at my car and things. Cops could have handled the situation however they handled it. But it's like, now you done put yourself in a situation where you just did something worse than what they did. Because I'm saying, it's like, when you look at it, it's like, well, how do you think a cop is going to react? You think a cop is going to be doing all of this because what? They threw, okay, a soda or whatever. They threw something at your car, throw a rock at your car or something. But it's like, do you think the cops is going to do all this because somebody threw something at your car? Do they think that cops is going to do all this because you pulled a gun out on somebody? Weigh the scales. Which is worse?
Oh, well, I was taking off because we wanted
Let's
to
walk
say
over. Okay, do you have any weapons on you right now?
She says there's no one else inside. I haven't seen anybody else inside. Let's just challenge it one more time, and then we'll move up on it driver's side.
Let me start by just getting your information and your name real quick, okay? What's your name, man?
Angela.
Angela?
Mm-hmm. So I was driving, it was 45, they were going 30, and I had to honk at them several times, and then they started throwing a bunch of stuff at my vehicle, so I stopped. And they started yelling. It was a verbal altercation. They were throwing shit at my vehicle, so I took my gun out because it was two people. It was a guy and a woman. So yeah, I took my gun out. I didn't shoot. I didn't point it at them or anything like that. I just had it on me, so they knew if they try to fight me, I have a gun.
Gotcha.
Saying that they were gonna f me up and all this. And I was telling, I was just arguing with them because they were saying that it wasn't a 45, and I was like, it was a 45. I was like, you guys are going 30 and a 45, and that's pretty much all it was about. And they were just kept.
I don't know. I guess, like, with me, it's just, because I know people will probably ask, like, well, how would you respond to a situation like that? Somebody's driving slow. You got a lot of people out there that's going to be driving slow. You got people out there where it's like, I guess they're not as an experienced driver than you, where you feel that you could drive a little bit faster than what they're driving. So it's just something where it's like, I guess, I don't know. With me, I try to have patience with people. There can be at times where I do get a little bit impatient, but it's like, I'm not, it's like, I look at it, it's like, there's been times where I've been walking in Seattle, and I'm walking behind somebody that's walking really slow, and I can't get around. So I'm like, okay, whenever that opportunity, when I can get around this person, I'm going to get around this person. But I'm not going to be standing behind them yelling like, hey, hurry up, move faster, go faster and stuff, when I can easily just, so I don't know, I guess like with my patience, I have like a smart patience thing going on, where it's like, I'm not going to do nothing dumb that's going to jeopardize my life or jeopardize somebody else's life. So it's like, my thing is this, you feel that you need to honk at a person, go around them. If you can't go around them, then it's like, fam, just wait. You don't know why they driving slow. There could be something going on with that person. But, or yeah, it's like they got something could be wrong with them. I don't know. But anyways.
Kept going off and
just
saying
a road rage.
me off and me up and this and that. And yeah.
Where did this happen?
Telshore.
Off of Telshore?
Mm-hmm.
Telshore and what?
And I honked at them several times, and they started waving things out the window, started throwing at me and all kinds of stuff.
What were they throwing at the car? Did you?
I don't know. I just saw them throwing stuff at the car. I don't know if it was cups or it was something, but they kept throwing it at the car.
Did anything?
Not no way. Cause that's something I'm making sure of it that I capture down every detail. But it's like if you hit somebody, oh yeah, they're throwing stuff at my car. What are they throwing? Oh, I don't know. They're just throwing stuff. I'm like, air? I mean, what it is like that don't even make any sense.
The car? Okay. Is there damage to your vehicle from that you know of?
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure. Okay. And then where did you guys end up stopping?
Underneath the bridge.
Underneath the bridge, Spruce right here?
Yeah.
Spruce and Telshore is where that happened? Okay. And then what happened there with that?
And then I took off after that because a bunch of people started showing up. And then when I was going down, I turned left where...
But it's like, yeah, if you know that, my thing is this, if you're not in the wrong, there isn't no reason to take off. Because my thing is this, if I know that they're the ones that started all of that crap, I'm okay, then we both gonna be talking with this police officer. But it's like, I think that's why it's like, cops was probably looking at this as a situation where they showed up on you, guns drawn and stuff, because they don't know who you are, they don't know what you got going on and things. So it's like, there's a lot of crazy people walking the face of this earth. So yeah, it's just, that was her mistake. It's like, that's her mistake right there. It's like, you drove off when it's like, if you know you're not in the wrong, there's no reason to drive off.
Picacho is, I think it is. And then I realized that a cop was following me, so I turned right. And then I didn't know if it was for sure for me, so when I turned right, I turned right again, and he was following me, so I went around the thing, and I was like, and I came this way, and I saw another cop, and I was like, okay, well, I just need to pull over, and this was a roundabout, so I was like, okay, cool. And then he passed by, and I was like, did he not see me? I was like, was he after somebody else? And so I pulled into the thing, and I was just like, okay, well, I could just turn around if anything, but I don't think so. And then that's when you guys broke up.
Here is what the officers told the property owner.
I don't know that lady, I'm sorry.
That's okay. She said she doesn't know anybody in the house. I just want to verify with you.
I had to call my mom. I got
No,
scared.
that's fine, and you should. You should. I just want to assure you that everything's okay. This has nothing to do with you. She took off on us, and she's armed, and basically she pulled in here hoping that we wouldn't find her. And of course we did. And because of her being armed, we had to take her down at gunpoint. And that's why I was motioning for you to get to the back of the house. No, that's fine. I know you're wanting to know what's going on, but
why is she pulling into a random house like that? That woman is crazy. She is insane. I'm like, you got some stuff going on doing all that. Man, you putting random people's lives in danger. That's crazy.
That's right. Do you have anything on your person that your pockets, jewelry? You have change?
It does, and the thing is this: it ain't even like she's arguing. Cause if she's really in the right in this situation, I don't know. Maybe she's probably all like, okay, well, I'll just plead my case in court. But I feel like a person would be a little bit more emotional in this situation. She just seems way too calm, cool, and collected. So that's why I'm like, I don't know. With her, it's like something just seems kind of odd.
Hi. Yeah, come on ahead. Come on. I'm Sergeant McCord. Are you okay?
Yeah, she just cried, like called me crying. And, Mom, there's cops here.
So, in a nutshell, this woman took off. She was in a road rage and she pointed a gun at somebody. And she took off from us. We did lose her for a minute, but we had her locked down in this area. Came up, she was parked in your driveway.
My daughter called me crying and screaming.
And I saw her looking out the window, and I just motioned for her to get back into the house. We did have to take her down at gunpoint. So yeah, it's a frightening experience, but I just want to know your daughter's okay. Please go up and give her a hug.
That's crazy.
It's all right.
It's like you put somebody else's, that girl, she got some serious issues. You put somebody else's life in danger. You put multiple people's lives in danger. That is wild.
We're going to lock our house.
Absolutely. I don't have any reason to keep you guys or talk to you. This had nothing at all to do with you. She just made a bad choice and used your home to pull in. I'm aware, and I'm so sorry. So sorry, but I'm glad everything turned out. You did the right thing. When I motioned for you to get back in the house, you knew exactly what I was asking. So I appreciate it.
I know she's probably out like, dang, I should have never moved out the house. Like, nah, because that's crazy. That's crazy for her. It's like, she's just enjoying, I don't even know what, like, day of the week it is and thing. I mean, the date is up there, but I don't know, like, if it's a Saturday, Sunday, whatever and things. But, no, it's like, you just at home chilling and stuff. It's like, it's early in the morning. She probably just like, okay, let me just go with my daily routine of doing stuff. You go outside, you see some random car parked in front of your house, and then you see a bunch of cops with guns, and it's like, anybody would be scared in this situation. That's messed up, though, to put her through that. I'm like, nah, whoever that girl is, you got some serious issues going on. You do not need to be out and about. You're going to be carrying on like that.
Thank you.
So you were right here in the window? Yeah.
Yeah. Was watching us, and I didn't want her to see anything bad happen, and just wanted her to get back. So I'm not sure how we're going to dispose of this yet. So I don't know that we really even have charges at this point that are going to. So we'll get rid of the car one way or another. Okay. Okay.
Can you center it? In the box. Thank you. And a copy of this is in your property, okay?
This is my card. Because I didn't know if you were going to be here, so I gave you. This is my work cell. This is my desk. The only people that answer this are my team.
Okay.
So if you ever do need to get a hold of me, let me know. But I wanted to be able to talk to you and let you know what took place.
Like I said, she's called me like screaming, and I'm like, what's going on? So there's cops in front of our house, and there's a car, and I'm like, okay, run away. We're on the freeway going to nowhere, and I'm like, run away.
Go enjoy the rest of your lunch. Enjoy the rest of the day. All right.
That's some crazy stuff, man.
The woman was charged with resisting arrest, driving without a license, and running a stop sign. YouTube thinks you'll love the video on screen. Click to watch now.
Yeah, something ain't right with her. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Something is not right with that girl. That is crazy, man. But yeah, it's like you just got some crazy people out there where it's like, excuse me, they don't need to be out and about. They don't need to be outside, because I'm like, all they just gonna do is just put people's lives in danger and stuff. So yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like, you know, if I don't know. It's like I feel like I need to talk to people like that, but it's like they're not gonna listen because they're all like, nope, I'm always gonna be right. And so yeah, she's probably looking at it. It's like, oh, I did the right thing, and that's the dangerous part about it. It's like I feel like if a harsh punishment isn't like being involved, and I guess like, yeah, you know, you probably can't really sentence nobody to no prison time behind that, but I guess if she does have a gun license, revoke that, have it where she can't drive for a certain amount of time, then if I'm a judge, I definitely would be trying to look into that, because it's like, okay, let's say another situation goes down where she's coming across somebody, this time around she's all like, okay, well, I'm just gonna really take somebody's life. They not gonna do nothing to me. All I just gotta do is just be like, go plead my case where they tried attacking me and stuff. So I've heard the stories like that. I know people that have dealt with crap like that. So yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, you know, she doesn't need to be out and about. She doesn't need to be out on the road and stuff, because she gonna mess around and get somebody killed. So anyways, with that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure if you guys haven't, go subscribe to Police Insider. Like, subscribe to me too. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.